Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him. Cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kakadash. We're going to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Israel that rule well. Shalom to the Akim, Makwathim, and the speckled bird listening and learning. We're going to read, we're going to go into chapter 5 of the book concerning concentration camps are coming. Are not here, but they're are not coming, but they're here. Salaki. Okay. And this is chapter 5, the devil's wrath. Okay. Our forefather David once referred to the wicked as the sword of the Most High. Did you read that Psalms 17 and 13 for me again?
Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him. Cast him down.
That's right.
Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Arise, O Lord, and cast him down. Who are we talking about? We're talking about Esau, the nation of Edom, because we know that this devil is getting ready to come with great wrath, man. You know, the devil comes down with great wrath, knowing he has a short time. So we're asking the Most High, we pray on a regular basis to bring this man down, to bring his enterprise down, okay, to bring his new world order down. A brother was just brought up and I saw the article, but he reminded me of what the WEF, the World Economic Forum, said, man. That if you don't have that C-hip inside of your body somewhere, that you won't be able to function in society.
That's right.
They said it out their own mouth. Okay? We're not talking about the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. We're talking about the so-called white man said it out his own mouth. Okay? So all of you people that were calling brothers in Great Millstone conspiracy theorists, especially some of you other Israelite groups, namely IUIC, okay? You people got a lot to atone for, man. And you better atone real fucking quick, You better get that beam out of your fucking own eye, man. Because I'm just telling you right now, all of the things that are getting ready to take place, you're gonna have to, brother said it perfectly, backpedal. You don't have to backpedal, man. On your comments, okay? On your misteaching. All right? Because King David said, the wicked, thy sword, Esau, Edom, okay, the nation of Edom, okay, are going to get ready to come down on the children of Israel, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, something terrible, man. Okay? So seeing that his sword is an instrument of death, who shall frustrate or disappoint the intent and desire of the Heavenly Father? Read Isaiah 55 and 11 for me. Who has resisted his will? Okay? Because this is the Most High's doing, man. This is a punishment that's going to end the slavery of the children of Israel, man. Okay? So the Most High is going to use these so-called white people, the nation of Edom, okay, once again as a sword against his people, man, for punishment, for recompense, man, for all the evil that you have done. Okay?
What was that? Isaiah 55?
55 and 11?
Yep. Isaiah 55 and 11, and it reads, So shall my word be that goeth forth out my mouth. It shall not return unto me void.
That's right. His word is going out through who? The prophets, man. It's not going to return unto the Most High void. Okay? The Most High hears his word, and he knows he has to abide by that, man, because he cannot. He is a man that he cannot lie. Okay? All right? So when we speak these words, the Most High is going to honor them. Okay, and they're not going to return void, man. Everything that these words, the Holy Scriptures say is going to happen. Go ahead.
It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please.
That's right. It shall accomplish that which I please. I'm going to punish the children of Israel one more time. I'm going to put them through some hell, okay, for their wickedness, okay, and for not turning back to me in their law, statutes, and commandments. The 2/3 of Israel are going to get put to death on this side, man. Okay? You want to grab Romans 9 and 19? And the so-called white man was created to be a murderer and destroyer. Edom has, is, and will continue to fulfill his sole purpose of creation, which is to play the role of the wicked as Cain, the progenitor of the Edomites, and the reincarnation. He was the first murderer on earth. And you're talking about Cain being the progenitor of the Edomites. He came back in the reincarnation as Esau. Okay? Go ahead,
Romans 9 and 19.
Mm-hmm.
Thou wilt say then unto me, why does he yet find fault? For who have resisted his will?
Who has resisted his will? If the Most High, if the Most High's will is for Esau, Edom to be the devil on the earth, okay. And you can go into Romans the 9th chapter, I believe it's 20:21, where it talks about he is the potter, man. Okay, and he's the clay. Okay, brother.
Nay, but O man, who art thou that repliest against God?
Oh, wow.
Shall the thing formed
Yeah, that's all right, brother. I was just
Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus?
That's right.
Have not the potter power over the clay?
Yep.
Of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor?
That's right. That's right. Salaki, I'm glad you stopped me, because that's the point I was going to make. You see, he made one vessel unto honor, okay, which is the children of Israel, okay. And you go back to the garden, it talks about the woman seed, okay, and one vessel unto dishonor, and it talks about the serpent seed, which is that vessel of dishonor, okay. All right, and those two were going to have enmity with each other. Okay, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, which are the children of Israel, the woman seed, okay, is going to have enmity with the serpent seed, which who's is Esau, Edom, man. Cain, the first murderer, that vessel unto dishonor. You see? You got any more on that? Was that
Yep.
Just a little bit Go ahead, brother.
What if God, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessel of wrath fitted to destruction?
That's right. Grab Genesis 4 and 8. So it was through violence and the sword that the so-called white man, and I just read that Cain, the progenitor of the Edomites, through the reincarnation as Esau, whose Esau's blessing was the sword, okay? The so-called white man first came into power through the sword, man. That the so-called white man first came into power, beginning with Alexander, continuing with the conquering sword of Columbus. As his kingdom draws towards its end, the devil's plans to fiercely storm upon the people of the Lord, having great wrath. Go ahead and read that.
Genesis 4 and 8.
Mm-hmm.
And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him.
That's right, Cain, the progenitor of the Edomites in the reincarnation as Esau. He was the first murderer on the earth, okay? And he lied to the Most High when the Most High said, "Where's your brother Abel?" And he said, my brother's keeper.
Yep.
Okay? You see? So this is the man that you're dealing with, a man that is able to lie to the Most High to his face and tell him he didn't kill his brother. He didn't know where his brother was at after he busted him upside the head with a rock. Okay? The first weapon. Okay? Cain meaning weapon. Okay? You see? This is the man that you're getting ready to deal with. That's coming down with great wrath, because he knows that he has but a short time. Give me Revelations 12 and 12. Undoubtedly, this extreme anger, rage, and fury will be displayed by the sword of the Most High, the devil, during the critical hour of martial law, when what we just brought up a little while ago about the WEF saying that you have to have that C-hip under your skin somewhere in your body to function in society. When that hour of temptation, and it just said that during that critical hour, okay, We know that the hour of temptation is going to be a critical hour, man, and that's going to be martial law being implemented because these people are going to go crazy when that dollar collapses. Okay, it's going to get sick out here, man. You're going to see dead. You're going to smell. Fuck. You're going to smell dead bodies before you see them, and you're going to see a whole lot of dead people that ain't going to get buried. They're just going to be laying there rotting. Okay, butt ass naked because somebody needs their pants or their boots off their feet. You know, because that's how it's gonna get, man. You seen in the book of Eli when he found a dead man and he took his boots off his body. That's not a fucking movie. That's gonna be a fact, man. And they show you that in a lot of these types of movies. Mad Max, the brother brought up in a video I was watching. So y'all, you people are gonna see some real sick shit. You might see people wearing blood-stained clothes, man. You know, a lot of you women are going to be walking around on your period, man. With black stains between your thighs because you ain't going to be able to change or wash. It's going to get fucked up out here.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Revelations 12:12.
Uh-huh.
And it reads, Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
That's right.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
And read that first part for me again,
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth.
Now rejoice, ye heavens.
Therefore rejoice, ye heavens.
Rejoice, ye heavens. It's talking about the elect. Okay? Rejoice, ye heavens, man. The elect, man. We should be happy that these things are happening because we know that as soon as that CHIP is really like forced on the people here, them nuclear bombs are coming. Them bombs are coming, and so the chariots, and so is salvation. Okay. And the sooner they push this the CHIP, the sooner they start kicking people in the ass and putting people to death because they don't want to take this thing, the better. Yeah. Because we know that moment is going to be right there, man. We're going to be right the fuck there, man, for that salvation. So yeah, man, rejoice, ye heavens. You goddamn right it is. Okay?
So
yeah. Go ahead, brother.
So rejoice, ye heavens, right. And ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth.
That's right. Woe to the 2/3. Woe to the heathens. Okay? You know, shit, even woe to them that are going to make it out of the nuclear holocaust and all the other hell that's coming to this place because your ass is going into slavery. Okay? Immediately, when we come back down out them chariots with them new bodies, man, we're going to slap chains on you fucking people, man. We're going to slap a couple of you around, too. Go ahead,
And of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you.
That's right.
Having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
That's right. So in preparation for this very moment, Esau established NORTHCOM, United States Northern Command, following the World Trade Center attacks of September 11, 2001. NORTHCOM is a unit of the U.S. Department of Defense and military. Its fundamental task and purpose essentially is to provide military assistance and support to U.S. civil authorities. That's the police. Okay, so when you talk about martial law, they're going to put military out here with them. Okay, but they probably going to take the local police and sheriff's fucking guns. Okay, because they're going to be doing some wicked shit to the people, and some of these officers ain't going to put up with it. Like these sheriffs, man, they don't be putting up with the bullshit that the feds are doing. They ain't trying to hear it. Okay, so its jurisdiction includes U.S., Canada. You want to get Jeremiah 18:22? U.S., Canada, Mexico, and portions of the Caribbean. NORTHCOM works closely with the Department of Homeland Defense, DHS, National Security Agency, NSA, the FBI, Central Intelligence, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, participating in joint training exercises with local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies, which monitor while monitoring individuals and groups deemed and regarded as potential terrorists. So we're probably a part of that, the red, blue, and probably not the yellow list. We're probably on a red or a blue list. Okay, just because we make these videos, we don't make any threats to anyone. Only that when we get the kingdom of heaven, which they don't believe in, okay, why would that be a threat if you don't believe in it? It's a fairy tale to you.
Because
Okay.
it's going against their kingdom.
Exactly.
You know, it's going against their world.
Yep.
Their new world.
Their
order.
agenda. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Private militaries and mercenary groups such as Blackwater, Academy, Interpol, or the International Criminal Police Organization, and UN troops, in addition to the U.S. military. The U.S. military and federal law enforcement agencies will also be present on U.S. soil to enforce law and order during martial law. So they already have in the works, okay, mercenaries. Oh, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
These mercs ain't gonna be fucking playing no games, man. Them UN troops not gonna be playing no goddamn games. Blackwater, they always sending them overseas to kill people. Okay? All right, they're like a damn terrorist organization that goddamn so. Will also be present on U.S. soil to enforce law and order during martial law. As detailed in the previous chapter, their primary objective will be to round up the Israelites, the main target of the elites. These military troops will pursue and hunt down Israelites who resist the Sihah, which they know that's going to happen. But that's like the brother just said, that standards won't get lifted. Oppose and refuse the RFID microchip by invading their homes. Give me Jeremiah 18:22.
Jeremiah 18 and 22.
Mm-hmm.
And it reads, let a cry be heard from their houses when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them.
That's right, a troop suddenly upon them. Because when this dollar collapses and they turn these lights off, who do you think they're going to come kidnap? They're going to come kidnap a lot of the people that oppose this society. A lot of the people that even Edomites that are making videos about getting off the grid.
Whistleblowers.
Yeah, whistleblowers. Mm-hmm. The Israelites, mainly. Mm-hmm. That's really what this is all about. Getting the people that are teaching this truth, the people that are following this truth, and disappearing their asses, man. While they're setting up their new world order. They don't want us in their new world order because that means that we may resurface and start this thing all over again. So their plan is to try to eliminate us totally, and then enslave the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians that are left, and probably kill them off, okay, at some point in time. You see, steal their melanin, their organs.
Yep.
You see, this is what these sick ass fucking people are planning on doing, man. Mm-hmm. You know, kidnap their kids, take their organs, steal their melanin, do all of these things, man, just to continue to try to live on this earth, man, and power, be in power on this earth. But the Most High is going to upset that, man. You got him on it up?
Yep. When thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them, mm-hmm. for they have digged a pit to take me and hid snares for my feet.
That's right. They dug a pit, but it said, the scriptures say that he who diggeth a pit is going to fall into it himself. Okay, go ahead.
Yet, Yahweh, thou knowest all their counsel against me, mm-hmm. to slay me.
That's right.
Forgive not their iniquity, neither blot out their sin from thy sight.
That's right. For one transgression, 2, 3 transgressions, and for 4, the punishment shall not be turned away. Go ahead.
But let them be overthrown before thee. Uh-huh. Deal thus with them in the time of thine anger.
That's right, because when these so-called white people try to move on us, man, the Most High is going to move on their ass. Mm. Okay, it's going to be all over for you, goddamn white people when you make that move, man. Mm-hmm. You know, because first off, you're going to have to deal with the 2/3 and their bullshit. You know, that's going to take a lot of the focus off of what the fuck you trying to do to us. Yep. Okay, checkmate. Grab 2nd Esdras 16 and read 70 and 72.
2nd Esdras 16 and 70. Mm-hmm. For there shall be For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection
That's right.
upon those that fear Yahweh Bahashim
That's
Yahushua.
right. That insurrection, man. They're going to try to move on the children of Israel. The mainly the elect, the men that are out here teaching this truth, man. Okay, and honesty. Okay, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and the Rakak Kodash. Okay, not out here telling fables and lies, man, because they took that bag. You know, the Most High is going to deal with these so-called white people, man. Okay, and He's going to deal with you Israelites, man, that have been lying, that been bullshitting your way through this thing, man. Okay, is that it on that?
It's a little bit more.
Go ahead,
They shall be like madmen, sparing none,
that's right.
but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua.
That's right. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, because they're going to put young and old, man, to death. You know, they're going to put young and old alike, man, babies and old ass ladies, man, living in an alleyway by themselves. Okay, and some of these sick bastards might even rape both. You know, there's some sickos in the military, man, that'll rape men, women, children. You know, see, you got him on that.
They're gonna be stinking in that day.
You goddamn right.
It reminds me of the movie The Book of Eli,
Yeah.
when they try to set Denzel up.
Right.
The lady.
Oh yeah.
She tried to set him up.
Mm-hmm.
He knew they were all around. He was
Yeah.
like, I could smell funk from a mile away
Yeah.
or some
As soon
shit.
as they came out.
Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah.
Just a little bit more.
All right, go ahead, brother.
Verse 72, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses.
That's right.
Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire.
That's right. They're gonna know who the chosen are, because they're gonna see a standard lifted up. They're gonna see some men get spiritual power. Okay. You see. I'm gonna grab Ecclesiastes 1. I'm gonna read 9 and 10. For detaining them and forcing them into concentration camps. As for how Esau will track and locate these individuals, Esau uses various instruments and devices to spy on Jacob. Cell phones, hidden cameras, televisions, computers, automobiles all have audio, video, and tracking chips hidden within them to secretly monitor and record the population in lieu of this information. America exercises security and surveillance activity and efforts through something known as Homeland Security. In resemblance and similarity to Nazi Germany, Fatherland Security, that's what they called it. Nazi Germany called it Fatherland Security, just like they have Homeland Security. And here in the U.S. has even earned the title of Big Brother, being a regime that spies on its citizens, keeping them under close surveillance. Security etymology derived from the Latin securitas, itself from the Latin securus, secure, okay? Cure, concern, to heed. Security is ultimately defined as secret care. They're acting like they care about you by spying on you, okay? Which is why I don't take my phone in the bathroom most of the time. Which is why scrutiny, surveillance, espionage, vigilance are attributed to it, and individuals mentioned on FEMA's red and blue list can be located by the mercenaries and martial law troops, because that's who they're coming after first. Using Nazi Germany as an example, grab that, Ecclesiastes 1 and read 9 to 10 for me.
Ecclesiastes 1 and 9,
Mm-hmm.
and it reads, the thing that had been, it is that which shall be.
That's right, the thing that had been, which is that shall be, because they did it in Rome, they did it in Greece, okay? They find a woman, when the Greeks told them not to cut the skin off, or the foreskin off their children, their boys, and they did it, and if they found them hiding in a cave, trying to praise Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, what did they do? They sent spies. They had spies among shit. Yahushua had a spy amongst them.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
You know, go give a kiss to the man that we're supposed to snatch up. You know, and Yahweh Shah told Judas, man, go do what the fuck you got to do.
Yep.
I know what you're here for. I know you took the bag. You know, that was my father's will, man. Of course, I know what you're doing, what's going on. So to this day, man, nothing has changed. Like Nazi Germany, the fatherland, they got homeland security. The fatherland security. Okay, so nothing is different. Go ahead.
And that which is done is that which shall be done.
And that which is done shall be done. Okay, go ahead.
And there is no new thing under the sun.
That's right. That which is done, like back in the day, the dulcimer, the sack butt, and all the instruments played. Everybody had to bow down before the statue of Nebuchadnezzar. Okay. When the Greeks were in power and the wicked men out of Israel went and made contracts with them, they said, okay, we want everybody to stop doing it. So now these things are getting ready to take place now. We're going to tell everybody to leave their laws, statutes, and commandments and come follow the beast system. Okay? It's not going to change, man, if the so-called white man ain't taken down. We got to take this man has to be taken out of power, and the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is getting ready to do it. You got any more out?
I do, but I got a quick precept now that
Go ahead, brother.
you just said, because you were speaking on Alexander and Cain.
Yep.
And yep, I think I got it. It's in First Maccabees. What is that? First Maccabees.
I know which one you're looking at.
1 and 9. I start at
Antiochus.
yeah.
Yep.
Salakia.
All right, bro.
Yep, I start at 9, or I start at 7, 1 and 7. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died, and his servants bare rule every one in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did the sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth.
That's right.
So it's just on repeat.
Yep.
You know, Salakia.
Yeah, Antiochus Epiphanes being one of the biggest ones, man.
And that's the next verse.
Yep, there you go.
But you got, I mean, that was pretty, I can read it.
Yeah, go ahead, read that one.
And then came out of them a wicked root Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been an hostage of Rome, and he reigned in 130 year of the kingdom of the Greeks.
That's right. So using Nazi Germany as an example, we can obtain some insight as to how Edom has in store, following the declaration of martial law. Nazi Germany practiced book burnings, which would be equivalent today to shutting down the internet. Seeing that the internet is the primary vehicle source and distribution of information, book burning was practiced by Esau in ancient Rome during the siege of Jerusalem and during ancient Greece. There is nothing new under the sun. You got anything else out?
Let me read verse 10.
Go ahead.
Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new?
Yep.
It had been already of old time, which was before us.
Yep. Is that it? Well, we're gonna stop right there because that was juicy. But we're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakadash. Again, we're gonna give double honors to the apostles and elders of Israel that rule well. Shalom to the Agiyam, Akwati Yom, the speckled bird, listening and learning. Shalom.
Shalom. Ah.